everyone, it's all. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having a lovely day. Today's video is going to be ideas for stocking fillers for Christmas 2024. All of the products featured are things that I got in my stocking last year, as well as some ideas that I would recommend and I'll put on my list for Christmas 2024. All of these would be great ideas to give to friends or loved ones, and it suits an array of budgets from budget friendly to the more high end. Without further ado, let's get right into this video. The first thing I got, and I would definitely recommend, is something if you've got dry or oily or combination skin, is this, the Clinique Moisture Surge bundle. So you get this little makeup bag. I absolutely love the colour of this. It's a really nice salmon peachy nude colour. So inside here you get a Moisture Surge overnight mask, which is what I put on a night time. And then what you do is you put it on your face and then let it soak, and then when you go to sleep, and then by the morning it'll leave your skin feeling a lot more refreshed. Luxurious nighttime ritual hydrates to help restore skin's moisture barrier. So this is great if you are like me and you've got sensitive or dry oily combination skin. So at least it is definitely giving your skin a drink of water. One of the other things that you get in here, and you do get quite a good amount, is the Clinique Moisture Surge. This is the 100-hour auto replenish hydrator in the shade, and you do get a lot of product in here. So there is, how much is in here? Normally look, the writing will have rubbed off, but you do get the regular sized pot of the Clinique Moisture Surge as well. What you do is you take this off and you apply this. I apply this in the daytime because it acts as a base before I put my makeup on, and it leaves my skin feeling moisturised and refreshed, ready for the day ahead. And it also acts as a good base for my foundation to stick to. Another great one I would recommend is the one that I've used in a lot of my videos. This is the Dramatically Different Moisturising Lotion Plus for very dry to dry combination skin. Amongst the other things that you get in here, you also get a little cleanser puff. And the last two things that you get in here is these Moisture Lip Surge. So what I have here is the Hydro Plump treatment, and I also put this on throughout the day. You do get a nice little size here. There is a 7ml in this one, so you can definitely put this in your handbag, and then you can touch up your lips if they're feeling a bit dry if you are on the go. And you also get a tinted lip balm. This is in the shade Goji Berry. This is the Moisture Surge Pop Triple Lip Balm. And what you do is you get this, treat this as a normal lip balm. I'm just doing a swatch on my hand. And you do get a very, very subtle berry tint to it. So it's not a traditional lip balm, whereas this one is just see-through. If you're wanting a little bit of colour, you will definitely get a colour payoff in this. So what I'm going to do is I would definitely recommend this because it is a great little bundle if you're wanting to do a start on your skincare. Clinique have got an offer on at the minute where it's during the Black Friday one, and then it'll continue into the festive season. So at the minute this whole bundle is £46.50. All of the prices will be linked in the description box below, so you have a fair idea of how much each item is. And this is something I would really, really recommend. In terms of makeup, I also got a whole array of different brands of makeup in my stocking last year. I got some Ted Baker bits. So this little bundle, I don't have the box here, but in the little bundle that I got, you get a eyeshadow quad, which is really nice. The colours are very resembling of the Charlotte Tilbury. I think it is the Walk of Shame palette. So you've got the shades Champagne Shimmer, Matte Peach, Glitter and Rose Gold, and Matte Mocha. So as you can see here, my two favourite shades here are this one and this one, because you can definitely create a day to night look with this. And you also have a little mirror in the lid as well, which is a lifesaver if you are like me and you do your makeup on the go. I wouldn't recommend you do makeup, your eyeshadow in places I would normally do, because there has been times I've done my makeup either on the bus or on the metro, so be careful if you're planning on doing this. And then also in this little gift set you get a Ted Baker highlighter, you get a mascara, and you get a pair of eyelash curlers, but I never use them because I always have this paranoia of if I was to curl them and I end up pulling them out, because I'm not an expert in using this one. But this is a nice little eye set that you can get from Boots. This is currently £20 in the Boots Christmas range, and you can get a lot of the different ones here. So you can get this one, and you also have the, I believe it's called the, I think it's the gold and warm pink medley. Any other ones from this year I will include in the description box below. So I would think this is a nice little gift set, and it's great for fitting in your stockings. It's not too bulky, it's very compatible. I absolutely love this. I also got some bits from Revolution. This one I got here, this is the Forever Dynamic Serenity palette, which I have been using a lot. I've actually hit pan on here, and I absolutely love this because it is a nice size, and it has got some really nice neutral colours in. It's also got some popper glitter, which how appropriate for the festive season. As you can see, I will definitely be using this for any festive looks that I've got coming up. I also use this palette in my pumpkin spice latte makeup look, so if you're wanting to check that out, I'll link that in the description box below. And then this is great for your budget as well. This was only, I think this was £8 in Superdrug and on the Revolution website. However, there are Revolution products available in your local Boots, so if you're wanting to have a look at it in Boots rather than Superdrug, that will of course be available in here. Some of them are pressed pigments, other ones are eyeshadows, and they're really buttery as well, and it is also a really nice, it lasts a nice amount of time as well. So you can use these ones here in the corner for a day look, and also you can take it up a notch using this cream eyeshadow here, which just feels so luxurious on the eyes, and also this glitter pigment here that I also use for my pumpkin look. I actually wore this to a wedding party in the summer, and I just thought it was a really nice neutral eyeshadow palette, and it's timeless. You can create endless looks with it, and it's just one of these ones where again it has a mirror, and I just love these. I also have the, I think it's called the Infinity palette, where this has more of a warmer gold, but if you're looking for a more cooler neutral colour scheme, then this is definitely the palette for you. And it's also very compatible as well because it's a nice size, it can fit in a lot of handbags, and I would definitely say it is great for taking on the go, although I would be a bit careful because the powders are a bit, although they are pigmented, they might not travel well and they might be prone to smashing. So if you're thinking about using this, I would either be careful or I would like wrap it up in something to protect it. I also got some things from KIKO in here. So the first thing I got was, I've never had one of these before, and this is the KIKO Long Lasting Wet and Dry Youth eyeshadow. I got the shade 208, and it is just a really nice yellow gold champagne colour. I'm actually wearing this right now, so what I have done here, because it is wet and dry, I've demonstrated to you guys what it looks like dry. So I've applied this dry on this side, and I've also applied this wet on this side. So as you can see here, I might bring you guys in closer so you can see. On this side this was applied dry, and you see it is quite a pigmented eyeshadow, but when you apply this wet it is definitely more of a creamy buttery application, so you will definitely get more of a higher intensity if applied wet. So I would definitely recommend that you apply this wet if you are planning on wearing this. From what you can see on my hand here, it is quite a, I might have to do another coat. Here we go. It is a nice shimmery gold colour. It's not too dark, so it'll be a nice natural gold if you're wanting to wear something where you just want to do a single eyeshadow. You can get an array of colours online and in store. I am thinking about asking for some more of these this year, but I would definitely say this is a really nice, it felt buttery when I was putting my finger in the pan and then applying this on here. So what I would say is if you're thinking about wearing this, I would recommend that you apply this wet, because you will be able to see it more clearly and visibly, because it is more of a, it's not like a traditional pigment, but I would definitely say it is along the lines of a pigment. So I would definitely recommend this. I think this was, it was £7.99, so it is great for your budget, and it is a nice, this is a nice beginner friendly shade. So if you're unsure where to go, I would definitely recommend the shade 208. Some of the other things I got from KIKO include this KIKO Creamy lip gloss. This is in the shade 105. The packaging is very resembling of the Clinique Chubby Sticks. I have done several reviews and first impressions of the Clinique Chubby Sticks and also of the creamy lip gloss, but I am yet to try a review and first impressions of it, and I've got that coming in my next video as a warm up to my favourite red and cherry lipsticks for the festive season. And I would say that this is a really nice, it's got a nice sized nib, and I would definitely say that it was a really nice balm finish. So if you are a little bit worried about wearing a traditional cherry red, because from what you can see here, it does look a very bright red, but I tried this in my local KIKO store and it's more of a balmy pinky red as opposed to a typical intense bright red. So if you are new to reds, I would definitely say to maybe try this one, or you can try more of a pinky red, because if you've worn pinks before, it is a bit of a transition from pink into red. And then I've got 3 of the KIKO Smart Fusion lipsticks. The shade that I've got here, I'm actually wearing right now. This is the shade 411. It is a really nice coral orange, like an orange coral colour, so it is not quite too orangey, but I would definitely say this is a really nice spring colour and definitely one to wear if you're wanting to start the transition again from the reds into the pinks. While this is still on the pink side, it does have a slight orange undertone to it. Another one that I got is a one here, and I did a full video within my collection. This is a shade 457. What I would recommend you do is you wear this with a lip liner, because it is a very, very pale nude. So if you are wanting to wear this alone, I know you can see it okay on my hand, but when you put it on the lips, it is quite opaque and it's more of a cream sheen finish. So it will be pretty see-through, and it would make you, it was like almost like someone has photoshopped your mouth out and would just make your lips disappear. So a great lip liner that I would recommend applying this with is the KIKO Creamy Comfort Lip Liner in the shade 29, which I have asked for this year. So if you're wanting to add a lip liner, like use a lip liner with this one, I would recommend the shade 23, because it has got a slight mauve purple undertone, and this has more of a browny purple undertone. So if you're wanting to use a matching lip liner, number 23 is the one to go. And the last one of the Smart Fusion lipsticks that I've gotten is still in its box. This is the shade 408, and it is a nice natural pinky coral colour, so you won't need to worry about it being too intense. It's almost the colour of your lip as well. And what I love about these lipsticks is you can get a different range, ranging from matte lipsticks to these moisturising lipsticks. So it has quite a subtle shine, but as you can see, it's a bit of a cloudy evening. So what I would say is you can definitely see a slight sheen on my bottom lip, and I absolutely love this colour because it is a nice daytime friendly and something you can wear to the office, because it's not too in your face, especially if you're in a job that might be quite strict on makeup. And I also got one of these lip liners from Visage. This one here is the shade Tangerine. It is quite an orangey colour, and I would definitely say I've wear this with the 411 lip liner. I'm only wearing the 411 lipstick on its own today, but I would definitely recommend this as a great combo. These were only £6.49, and the lip liners from Visage, they are £7.99 on the Gemporia Jewellery Channel website. So you are definitely getting something that is kind to your purse, and also a really nice spring summer shade if you're wanting to use this. I mean, you could wear this at any time of year, but I would definitely say this is more of a spring shade. And this one was, I believe this was £9.99 in KIKO. And then the last little bit from Ted Baker that I got were these shower gels here. So what I would say is these are really nice ones that you can apply whilst in the shower. You can lather it up and then rinse it off, and these can leave your skin feeling absolutely and smelling absolutely incredible. So the flavours that I've got here are the raspberry and orange blossom, which is my personal favourite. I remember getting this, I think this was in an advent calendar 2 years ago. And I also got this is the Rose and Cassis Creamy Body Wash. I got the Violet and Peony one, was it the year before? And I got this one last year because this was the theme for the advent calendar. But I think these are absolutely fantastic value for money. You get 200 millilitres in this one, so yeah, it will definitely last you at least. When I got this for Christmas, I opened it on Boxing Day and I ended up using it for like the next 6 months. So you definitely get a good amount, and it will last you at least half the year if you were to use it sparingly. But I am quite generous on this one particularly. I am yet to try the Rose and Cassis Creamy Body Wash, so we shall see what that smells like when I come to finish that one. So that is another idea if you're looking for a bath and shower gel since we are talking about smellies, I also got these Victoria's Secret fragrance lotion, and I have an array of these, but the one I got in particular last year, this was in the scent Aqua Kiss, Cool Waters Bright Daisy Make a Splash. This is more of a spring scent, so I'll definitely say, I mean, I started wearing this in January, so at least it is more of a transition. It's not too heavy, and this is more of a floral scent. So, and I also like the colour scheme as well, how it's got the metallic gold ombre effect on the tube, and I like how it's got the white writing so you can see what the scent is. So you have aqua, like an aqua water scent in with Bright Daisy, and I absolutely love this because it is just a one. If I was wanting to venture into something that's not too warm, like not too heavy but not too sweet, I would definitely say this is a nice in the middle scent, because it is a one where it also reminds me of like being on holiday. If you are having a bit of it, if any of you guys have been on holiday, you can definitely see that it brings back a lot of memories. If you are staying in a hotel and you had a bit of a chill day down by the pool, so that might bring back memories of being on a poolside. And I also got this body spray. This is the colour Temptation, and I like how the bottle colours give a clue of what the scent is and what time of year it's for. And this is also a nice dupe for one of my perfumes. It was Little Mix's Gold Magic. When that ran out, I thought, what am I going to use as a replacement? And what I done was I hunted high and low, and then what I done was when I sprayed this in when I was in my local Victoria's Secret store, you can also find these in Next, and there were also ones that were pretty close, but I would say this is a very good match. It's with apple and desert flower, so it is more of a autumnal. You can also use this in winter, but it was definitely a nice dupe for a lotion that I got last year, which was Winter Apple by Bath and Body Works. So it is more of a fruity one, but it's not as fruity as Pure Seduction, which is the pink one. And I also like how there is a nice hibiscus design in here. I didn't notice this until I started to get a little bit down the bottle. So it has got a nice metallic label, and you also have a floral or whatever the theme might be for the fragrance, so at least you've got something to look at. And it's also on the inside of the label, and you do have an array of fragrances, so at least it's got something for everybody, if not the majority of people. These were £15 each, so I'll definitely say for 250 mils, it is definitely great value for money, because you do get a lot of product in here, and you only need a little amount of the Aqua Kiss. Well, not necessarily the Aqua Kiss, but any of the lotions, you'll only need a little amount, and you'll definitely get a good coating on your arms and legs. I use this on my arms at the minute, especially because it is the time of year where we are wearing long trousers and we won't need to worry too much about our legs. So I'll definitely say to include this on your arms and pulse points. So I would definitely say whatever shade it is, these smell absolutely incredible. And the last little thing that I got, which is a main one here, is these card games. This is the one from the Chase. I did get another one the previous year. I think it was the Millionaire ones, but this last year I got the Chase. Based on the hit TV quiz show Outwit and Outrun the Chaser and your opponents in the race to win the most cash. So what this one here is, you have 100 cards in here, and these are ones that you can play around the table. There's a tradition going in my house. What happened was, whenever I had the Christmas dinner, we would do a quiz at the table with whatever we got this year. Last year we got the ones with the Chase, and what we would do is we would nominate a member to play the game, and then we'll be asking questions like whether we do the cash builder or if we were just doing a quick fire quiz across the table. It's always been a tradition that runs in our house, and I also like these because they're very compatible. You don't need a charger, no batteries, and it's something that you can use whether you're going to, if you're going to a relative's house for Christmas, or if you are going on some form of journey, whether that be a road trip, if you're on a train journey, and this was something that I ended up taking away with me on holiday, because they're very compatible, they travel well, and it doesn't take too much bulk in your suitcase or carry-on luggage or rucksack or whatever you might be taking these in. The ones I am thinking about asking for this year, I think it is the Christmas TV trivia or the catchphrase one. So I'll definitely say, if you have a particular favourite quiz, I would definitely say to go for that. Or if you're wanting to be a little bit more adventurous, I would recommend these because it is under time conditions, and sometimes the game can get a little bit intense depending on who you're playing with and how many are around the table. So I would definitely say get a card game, you will not regret it. And then the last thing I got was socks from Bow Avenue, because when I was a little girl, my mum used to always get, like, do a tradition of getting socks or undies, but I'm not going to show those. But a particular favourite of mine was a pair of raccoon socks that she got, and they were just absolutely gorgeous. They were really, really soft. And it's something that once we started it on, I think it was in primary school when I started it, but we have been doing it every Christmas since then. And she'll also put in a selection of sweet stuff. In particular, last year I think it was orange Smarties, and she's always gotten me pink, but I am crossing my fingers that we maybe get either pink Smarties or maybe even the big box of Maltesers, because I absolutely love them. Anybody who's not tried Maltesers, go for it, try them, because they taste delicious and they are a really nice treat, perfect to fit in a stocking. And there you have it, guys. That are my Christmas stocking ideas for Christmas 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about some of the things that I got for Christmas, in particular what I got in my stocking last year, and hopefully this will give you ideas if you wanted to give to friends or loved ones this year. I do have an array of Christmas themed videos coming up on my channel over the coming weeks between now and Christmas Eve, so hit the notification bell so you're the first to hear of any new content. And I do have a theme coming up for my Christmas covers. This year's theme is Christmas through the decades, so we'll be doing it from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s and 10s. So what we'll be doing is I'll be doing a bit of research of different Christmas songs from over the decades, and then I'll be showcasing to them on your channel from 1st of December. In the meantime, guys, be sure to hit the bell down below, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all very soon for another video. Thanks for watching.